Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Podchaser, Pocket Cast, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 54 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just finished the series finale of WandaVision. WandaVision is the first Disney Plus MCU series. I'm a nerd, and it feels good to be talking about the MCU on my YouTube channel again. This stars, I'm gonna miss some people. Apologies in advance. It stars Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, Tanya Paris, Catherine Hahn, Randall Park, and this is where I'm blanking. Kat Dennings, and TV show, multiple directors. This is what happened to Scarlet Witch after Endgame. It explains how it happens, how it's possible. It develops the hell out of some characters like Scarlet Witch and even Vision. Even though we've known Jarvis, we've known Vision since 2008. Paul Bettany has been in the MCU since the very first movie. They've always been supporting characters, right? Age of Ultron, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame. Scarlet Witch was always a supporting character. The core Avengers. We know the core Avengers. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye. Everybody else was kind of, like newbies or whatever. This is Elizabeth Olsen acting her ass off in every episode. She owns this series. It truly shows how powerful she is as a character. I don't know. I don't want to go too deep into it if you haven't seen commercials, but every episode is different for one reason or another. For like 9 episodes, let's say for the first like 6, it kept getting better and better and better every episode, and then it hits that plateau and just coasts the rest of the way. It's so good. There are surprises. There are, I don't want to say twists. There are surprises. Multiple episodes have post-credit scenes. It explains where exactly in the universe it pushes the MCU forward like a motherfucker and builds upon what the whole first saga, I guess, from Iron Man to Endgame or from to Far From Home or whatever, is the Infinity Saga. This is the very beginning. This is the first installment. It's not a movie. It feels very cinematic, but it's a series. It's a show, and that's my thing too. Like, I'm gonna shout Warner Brothers and HBO Max right now because they be putting Titans and Doom Patrol, Swamp Thing on Blu-ray, on physical media. I don't see Disney putting these MCU shows out on Blu-ray or DVD because they're gonna if you want to see them, pay for the streamer, pay for Disney Plus if you want to watch our shows. If you want the in between of what's going on in between the movies, pay for Disney Plus. Everybody, like I said, Elizabeth Olsen, man, but Tanya Paris is why I'm excited. Not Brie Larson, not Miss Marvel. Tanya Paris is why I'm excited for Captain Marvel 2. I obviously there's Ant-Man references because Randall Park is in this. Kat Dennings completely makes up for how obnoxious I thought she was in the first 2 Thor movies. Everybody gets a chance to shine, and I enjoyed it from start to finish. I didn't see, that's what social media, that's the problem with social media. Fans get to type out what they think and build up these expectations, self-created expectations in their head, and then they want to trash the show when their own self-created expectations aren't met. Like, oh, this character is definitely in the show. This is what it's building towards, blah blah blah. And maybe it did, maybe it didn't. And I don't know, like fan theories, fan casting is the worst. Whatever the fandom, Star Wars, DC, Marvel, whatever. Like, fans creating their own expectations that may or may not get met. Like for example, I am 1,000% against John Krasinski and Emily Blunt as Reed Richards and Sue Storm. I think Reed should be geekier, like Ian Graffar was in the Tim Story movies. My fan cast will never get cast, but that's why I don't talk about it. But this is a great launch pad for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier starting in a couple weeks, Loki starting in June, the Moon Knight show, the She-Hulk show, the Miss Marvel show. I can't wait to see the Hawkeye show. I can't wait to see what they do with these shows when they can be individual episodes. And like, movies are referenced, future movies are set up. Like, it's so dope. Everything they did, like, I loved it. With all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, WandaVision is dope as fuck. Have you finished WandaVision if you're watching it? Because it started in January. What'd you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently posted reviews for Chaos Walking, for Boss Level, for the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run, Tom and Jerry, Judas and the Black Messiah. Those are all posted. Check those out. In the coming days, I want to review Coming to America, Raya and the Last Dragon. And then the next Reckley podcast episode it's all Eddie Murphy. Like, that's the plan. Just show love to Eddie Murphy, talk about his career, the highs and the lows, man. So like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.